The following contest, depending on a disagreeing enough for it to matter, is for the TDOW Heavyweight Championship. First presenting the challenger, me, the Nate Damn Z, made from and made of parts unknown. And the champion.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling this one. You don't have the big booming voice there. Do it right.
Okay, Shane McMahon.
Yep, do it right.
And presenting the challenger.
You mean the champion?
The champion.
The head of the table.
Oh.
The king. King Blackbird, and you will respect me.
We both know you are far too white to be Samoan.
Yeah, well, I am still the champion, and I'm still your king.
So anyway, Survivor Series. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this last year, but it's a special one for me because it's the first pay-per-view I got, or first pay-per-view I watched. How I ended up watching both Raw and Smackdown instead of just Raw. And yeah, I'm excited.
You know, the other special thing is, it has now been 1 year since I've been the king! This
Really?
gimmick, I won the battle, the Survivor Series last year.
Yeah, okay.
It's also the 30th anniversary of The Undertaker's first appearance, and they're going to do a special thing about that.
Oh, yeah.
So shenanigans will happen.
Hopefully something involving the Fiend.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Nice. Anyway, let's talk about the matches.
Yes.
So I just kind of wrote down what they were, since we know most of the people involved. Except for the very first match here. And again, nothing on the pre-show as far as we know yet. But there might be the tag team match thing, so we'll figure that out.
Oh yeah, that thing they had the one time and then never had again.
Yeah, and that didn't count.
Yeah.
Smackdown won, and they're like, no, Raw had a clean sweep. But like, except the pre-show.
Yeah.
Lovely, even New Day brought that up a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Women's Survivor Series match with Team Raw being now... I didn't write down the names down. I'm trying to remember them. Shayna Baszler, Nia Jax, Alana, Peyton Royce, and Lacey Evans versus Team Smackdown as... See, I should have written them down.
Yeah, you really should have.
No, I got this. Because it's only 3 so far.
Yeah, as usual, Smackdown is airing as we're recording.
Yeah, so when they haven't revealed that yet. Because now I'm trying to remember like the ones I wanted it to be, but hold on. You remember?
Oh gosh, see, I'm still having trouble keeping track of who's on what show.
Yeah.
So God, I can't think of any of the. Ruby Riott,
Liv Morgan, and Bianca Belair.
Bianca Belair. We don't know the other two.
See,
we don't.
Yeah, I'm hoping one of them is Billie Kay, just so we'd have her and Peyton Royce there. The other one I thought of today would be really interesting. What if it's Bayley?
That would be interesting.
So, but I don't know.
Yeah.
They could probably just have Natalya go in there after losing all her matches, so...
Because she's the boat.
Yeah. So anyway, now that I remembered who's on what team as far as we know so far, who have we got and why?
I think Team Smackdown is going to win, and Bianca Belair is going to be the sole survivor.
Well, she's a good pick.
Because they're pushing her, and the whole storyline is that Team Raw, the women's Team Raw, is like just barely hanging on. Like,
so is the men's.
yeah.
Team Raw's not looking good this year.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good, because I'm going for Team Raw.
Okay.
Because...
I was worried we were going to agree a lot, so we're off to a good start.
I've been going back and forth. I've had a friend talk to me about this, and rumor in you is like, I think the sole survivor is going to be Lana, because, you know, the builder, babyface, but I think she's still going through the table.
Oh, yeah.
But I think it's going to be like early in the match, people are going to forget, and then she's going to come back, and she's going to win, because that's how she got in here in the first place.
Yeah.
And that seems to be her thing
okay,
now.
Look, I know why they're doing what they're doing with Lana, but it's this weird thing where they're pushing her and burying her at the same time. So, CJ, I'm sorry. It's been really interesting to watch, at least.
Pain for the sins of Miro.
Yeah.
All right, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions versus the Raw Tag Team Champions. The Street Profits versus the New Day.
This is like the second one I'm most looking forward to.
Yes, I was so afraid.
I was so worried they were going to take it from us.
Right. Like I like hurt business right now.
Yeah.
And I want them to win the tag titles at some point.
Eventually, yeah,
but
get
I was
stable.
oh, don't take this away from us. I was like, this. Although it got me really invested in the match. I'll give them that.
Yeah, it was a good match.
It was a damn
really
good match. Like, they deserve those titles. But after this, next TLC, y'all can win it. Be great. But
yeah, I was actually thinking about this one a lot at work because I could see it going either way.
Right?
But I think my pick is going to be the Street Profits because I've said in other prediction videos, the New Day can take a loss and be fine. They'll be 10-time champs, 11-time champs, and people are still going to love them. And they've been doing a really good job building the Street Profits, but this would help build them just that much more if they took out such an established team. But more than anything, though, I just wanted to end with a show of respect, like a hug, a handshake, or something. But this one is going to be fun.
Yeah, I don't want a heel turn either way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's going to be Street Profits, too. I went back and forth because New Day usually wins on, thing. Yeah. But I'm like, nah, I think the Street Profits should pick up the win here.
Yeah.
I wonder if Big E's going to be involved somehow.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
All right, the U.S. Champion, Bobby Lashley, versus the Intercontinental Champion, Sami Zayn.
It's an interesting one because this is, again, they're both heels.
Yeah.
So, like, either way, you're rooting for a bad guy. And considering how Vince has so much respect for either of those titles, I'm going to go with Sammy because I think he's going to do something underhanded and sneaky.
I am too. Like, I was like, there's a chance I have Bobby win because he's very dominant and they are, like, again, they're building the business. But, like,
and they're doing a good job.
After what happened at, like, it wasn't Hell in a Cell, it was the one before that with the Triple Threat IC title match. Payback, yeah.
God, that match.
But I can't put anything past Sammy now.
Yeah, jeez, how does Jeff still have ears?
Right?
Oh my god.
So I'm going to go with Sammy as well. So we're already thinking. This one we may differ on. The two women's tag team, or the two women's championship matches. Asuka versus Sasha.
Oh.
You want to go with your girl?
Yeah, I will go with my girl, but I can see it going either way because they made a big deal about they put the belt on Sasha. They're going to keep it on Sasha. They're going to want to build Sasha, so whenever she eventually does lose it, because I heard she might want to retire to become a mom.
Right. It's
going to be a hell of a match, but just to make things easier on myself, yeah, I'll stick with Asuka.
Good, because I'm going with Sasha for those very reasons. Like, they keep talking about how she loses on pay-per-view and she can't keep a title. Like, while it's, no titles change hands, I think having her win here...
Especially against someone like Asuka.
Yeah, would build her up more and be like, yeah, see, I can do this. Screw all y'all.
Yeah. Like, I don't think Sasha's beaten Asuka before either.
Oh, no. I don't think you're right, so...
But yeah, for the sake of disagreement, I'll stick with Asuka.
All right, the match that changed very recently, the WWE Champion, Big Daddy Drew McIntyre, versus the Universal Champion, the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns.
I imagine we're going to agree on this one, but this is definitely the one I'm going to look forward to the most. I mean, this reinforce the ring, get security. Yeah,
it's going to be amazing.
It's going to be great. And as much as I freaking love Drew right now, it has to be Roman for the sake of his storyline.
Yeah, I think it's
just have to show what a complete and utter bastard he is.
I mean, the other option could be no finish, some kind of DQ.
Yeah, but come on, no one likes it when you do that.
I think Roman's going to win. It won't hurt Drew that much. But
everybody loves Drew.
The journey to get to this match, though, let's talk about this for a second, because we were on that road.
Yeah.
And we were all excited.
Yeah.
And then for some reason, Vince saw a billboard, like, oh, let's take this detour. Like, why, though?
Yeah.
Who wants to go through the cactus patch?
As annoying as it was, and pointless as it kind of seems, it was still good storytelling.
Yeah.
I mean, I was invested. Both matches were great. But it just... Why?
Like, the reasons I've heard, one of the reasons, there's apparently a list somewhere of like 5 different reasons. One of the reasons I heard was that Triple H was actually talking to Vince and saying that, Drew versus Roman is a big money match somewhere down the card. Yeah. For an actual title, like them for a title. During one of the drafts, maybe something happens. So there's every possibility Vince heard that. It's like, you might be right. And he had the Smackdown thing happen. Like, the segment is like, I do like this. Put the title back on him. Yeah. And then I just see Triple H just like, God damn it.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Because, don't pull the trigger too soon. But another one that I heard is it was going to be heel versus heel again.
Yeah.
It's like babyface versus babyface, heel versus heel, and we need a heel face dynamic. And Vince might have fucking realized that and put the thing there. But Randy didn't need the title in the first place. I also feel part of it is they really want to build him up, and they want someone to have the Flair record and beat Flair's record. But Flair being a
Why did it have to be
I don't
Randy,
know.
though?
Flair being like a
16 time.
Yeah, actually means something. That's when title reigns weren't just flip flop back and forth.
Yeah.
So, but numbers look good.
Yeah.
So that's what I've heard in my feelings. Now the end, the men's traditional Survivor Series match with Team Raw being AJ Styles, Keith Lee, Braun Strowman, Sheamus, and Riddle. He's just Riddle now.
Yeah, I know, but why'd you sing it?
Certainly not inspired by any other wrestling YouTube personality. Riddle. And, okay, so I just saw this on Twitter. We Team Smackdown, men's Team Smackdown, is confirmed.
Okay.
Full Jey Uso, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Baron Corbin, and the rumor mill was going to be Big E.
Okay.
It's not. It's Otis.
Okay.
And people are mad about that because they're like, there's so much for Big E's push. I'm like, he could still win the Rumble.
Yeah.
It'd be nice, but it is weird that Otis, lost his qualifying match and he got in there, but Vince likes him, so I like Otis.
Maybe.
I'm fine with it. Like, I'm not ready to call Big E's push halted yet.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens with the Rumble.
They split the New Day for a reason.
Yeah. So, that in mind, which team you got? I can tell you mine.
Yeah, I'll go with yours.
I'm going with Team Smackdown because Team Raw lost to Retribution. You ain't coming back from that.
There is that.
And I think the sole survivor, because when it was going to be Big E, I was torn on my original pick to Big E, but now that Big E's not there, I think it's going to be Jey Uso because they're pushing him, and that way he won't let down Roman Reigns.
Okay.
I think he's going to lead their team to victory. There might be more than one, but I think he's definitely going to be one of the survivors.
Okay. Now, I am also going to pick Team SmackDown, but my pick for Soul Survivor is going to be Otis.
Oh,
They're going to start building him back up.
So either way, we can get a point or not. So
also, I thought of this before we recorded. Do we want to have a bonus round point which show wins? Because we all might be wrong, and then
maybe.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? I think at the end of the pre-show could always add something we can add there. So.
Yeah. So.
Punishment time?
Yeah, I need to know what's going on here. He has a mystery bag.
Oh. The bag this beautiful championship came in, actually. It's belt.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Yeah.
Yet.
So. Being that it is Survivor Series. And the traditional Survivor Series match involves 5 people.
Okay.
And whoever loses will have the bitter taste of defeat. I've decided to do 5 shots. We determined this is basically a shot glass.
Okay.
Of 100% pure lemon juice.
Oh dear.
Oh!
Okay, so
Oh!
this is why I didn't cash in on Halloween. This might be the time. Much like Miz, I will be waiting in the wings.
Yeah. And next time, if you take this long to cash it in, much like Miz, I might take you to court.
Yeah. So, Survivor Series. Looking forward to it. No matter what, it's going to be a fun show. And don't be an asshole. Wear your fucking masks.
Yeah. Here's to you.